guys, welcome back to Art with Mrs. Alvarez. I'm Mrs. Alvarez, and since Halloween's really close, I thought it would be fun if we did an easy Halloween drawing, okay? So we're gonna draw a ghost that is trick-or-treating. So grab a paper and a pen and something to color with, and let's get started. Okay guys, to get started on our cute little ghost drawing, we're going to draw an upside down U, kind of in the middle of our page, but we're going to leave some space above it, okay? It's more like a sideways C, actually. So this will be the top of his head. Now we need to do two arms. So to draw our ghost's arms, let's just go kind of at an angle with a curved line like this. And then from here, we need to do a little bit of a wavy line. So we're going to go like this. Okay. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to draw our curved line going down this way. And then go back towards his body with a waved line like this. He almost looks like a whale with his wavy fins, but we'll turn him into a ghost now. Okay, so for his body, we're going to do mostly a straight line, but it's going to have a few little waves to it, okay? So I know that sounds confusing, but it's not a very wavy line, but it's a little bit of a wavy line, okay? And then the bottom will be a wavy line like this. And then you have to do this same type of a line on this side to finish the body, okay? So we're just going to do the same thing, going back up and connect it to your arm. There you go. So this is the main part of our ghost. This is like his entire body, okay? So now let's add some cool details to our picture. First thing, let's finish off his face, okay? We're going to do a big oval in the middle of this part here, his head. And inside of that oval, let's draw two circles, which if you're already using like a black marker, you can color this part in already, leaving those two little dots. Otherwise, you can color it later. Now, we're not going to do another eye because I actually want to draw an eye patch. Let's have it look like this ghost is actually dressed up for Halloween as a pirate. I think that's kind of funny. So to do that, you have to draw a diagonal line from this side of his head to this side of his head. And then right about in the middle, you can draw a circle that's bigger than his eye, okay? Because of course an eye patch has to cover your entire eye. So we're gonna make it pretty big. And then again, if you're already using a black marker, you can color that in right away. If you're just using a pencil, just remember to color this part in black later, okay? And we'll give him a little smile. Now, no pirate is complete without his pirate hat. So the reason why this is perfect to do is because it's going to be something super easy that he can put on to make himself look like a pirate, right? So we're going to draw a straight line right across, and it's okay if you draw over the line of the head because we're going to color this in black anyways, so you won't see that we made this kind of like a mistake. So we drew our straight line. Now let's make this into a very skinny rectangle by drawing a line up all the way over to the other side. It's okay if it's wobbly. And then down. Okay. Now to draw the rest of the pirate hat, we're going to try to fill in some of the space. Now you might have some more space than me above your ghost, or you might have less space. So your hat might be a little bit smaller, but we're going to fill up this space by drawing a diagonal line on that side, a diagonal line on this side, and then connect them with a straight line. Okay? Now, if we just did that, it might not look like a pirate hat, right? So let's put a little skull face on top of it, or in the middle of it, to help it look like an actual pirate hat. So to do that, you're going to draw a sideways C, and then a U. Okay, so that's our skull face. Very easy. And then you can just draw 2 circles inside. If you want, we can even just put a couple stripes to make it look like his teeth. Okay. Now, when we can color in this whole thing black, except for our skull face, okay? But for now, I'm just gonna leave it. Let's add one more detail. This little guy is trick-or-treating, so let's give him a little pumpkin basket that's full of candy, okay? So in this hand, let's do a curved line this way, jump over his hand, and finish your curved line going this way. Then you have to draw a curved line like this. It's just slightly curved. It's almost a straight line. And then you want to do kind of like a U shape like this. That's a little bit curved at the end, okay? He has a huge basket because he wants to really fill it in a lot with candy, okay? I don't blame him. Let's have this look like a pumpkin. So we're going to draw 2 stripes on it, one on this side, whoops, one on that side, and one on this side, kind of towards the edges of our shape there, because I want to draw a little pumpkin jack-o'-lantern face in the middle here, okay? So to do a jack-o'-lantern face, we'll do a triangle here, triangle there. And a real jack-o'-lantern face has like missing teeth and stuff, but I think that's kind of hard to do. So let's just keep it simple and still have it look cute. We'll just give him kind of like a big smile like this, okay? Now this part you just color in black, which you can do now if you're already using a black marker, or you can do in a minute when we color, okay? Now for the candy, I don't want to draw each individual piece of candy. So instead, I'm just going to give it a look of being full of stuff by just kind of doing like zigzag lines, okay? So kind of like scribbly, just from one side to the other. And then I'm going to put a few more kind of zigzags or squiggly lines inside, okay? This will help it look like it's full of candy. Okay, so I'm actually done with my picture. Now I'm just gonna color, okay? Now there's not much to color with this guy, so I'm not even gonna speed up this part because I'm gonna keep my ghost white. So I'm actually just going to color my pirate hat. Now, I'm sorry, I have special markers that one side is thin and then the other side is thick. So it really helps me color in big shapes really easily. So if you have to pause this to finish coloring, go right ahead, okay? Okay, so I'm coloring everything in black except for my little skull face, okay? So see, now it totally looks like a pirate hat, and you can't even see that we drew over his head, okay? It's like magic. I'm actually done with my black now. I'm gonna get an orange, and that's what I'm gonna color my pumpkin with. Now, I'm gonna be kind of careful because sometimes, if you've ever noticed when you're coloring, if you color over one color with another color, sometimes it makes it smudge. So I'm just going to be kind of careful around my shapes. And I'm just going to try to color around my little jack-o'-lantern shapes to make sure I don't smudge my picture. Okay. This was like a perfect pumpkin color. All right, now again, just like I didn't want to draw every single piece of candy, I also don't want to color every single piece of candy. So I'm just going to color it all gray. That'll just kind of make it look like it's full of like shadowy candy. Hopefully there's some Reese's peanut butter cups in there because those are my favorite. All right, so there's my gray. Actually, I'm going to do one other thing gray. I'm going to do, with the thinner side of my marker, I'm just going to do like a couple of wavy lines in my ghost just to kind of make it look like a shadow. Okay. Okay. So that's actually all I'll do for my little ghost there. Actually, I'm going to do one other thing with gray. You know what might be funny? If we kind of did a little bit of a shadow, but we're going to do a shadow like this, kind of like an oval, to make it look like he's floating because he's a real ghost. Okay. So there's our drawing. I'm actually just going to go over my line one more time because that's just something I like to do with my drawings. You guys don't have to do this part. You can just finish coloring what you're going to color. I just like to give my outside contour line, that's what the outside line is called, I like to give that a thicker line, which in this case is pretty much the whole thing, but it's okay. There we go. All right. So there's our picture. There's our very easy trick-or-treating ghost, okay? I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys are going to have a very happy, fun Halloween. And I will hopefully see you back here soon again, okay? Bye, guys. If you guys liked making art with me today, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my new videos. Hope to see you back here again soon.